This is the first episode in our hardcore world, and today we're going to be building our starter base. First off, I just looked around and saw that I was in a cherry blossom biome. After walking around for a while, I noticed that there was a plains village nearby, so I decided that I was going to loot it. I didn't notice this while I was going up to the village, but there was a ruined portal right behind me. Whilst looting the first chest, I noticed that I had a bundle, so I just put my stuff in it. When looting the leather workers place, I was surprised not to find a leather chest plate, but it's fine. Yeah, so I also got the hay bales. Inside of this house there was a lectern, so I took it in case I was going to make a trading hall for villagers. Just for aesthetic purposes, I got rid of the yellow bed and kept the white bed because I just thought it looked nicer. And I also got some food from this chest up here. In the other leather worker's house, I was glad to see a leather tunic, and I took it gladly. And then I also took a piece of leather just in case I had enough to make boots sometime. Checked the leather worker's trades, not expecting much, and I didn't really mind that he wasn't selling anything good, and I didn't expect anything good either. Because my hunger was getting low, I decided to steal some hay bales again, and I was going to craft them into bread later on. Could eat some food again, and yeah, that's pretty much all from this house. I then proceeded to turn the hay bales into wheat after I mined them all up so I could make bread later on. I decided to mine this stripped oak log so I could make a crafting table so I could then turn all this wheat into bread. Think that was plenty enough bread to just live for a couple of days in this hardcore world. So I then proceeded to leave. Also, I used 2 resource packs for the eating sound and the 3D food. It's on Modrinth, I can't remember the names for it. I then proceeded to kill the iron golem. I just speed this up because it took very long. I ended up mining gold and gravel so I could get some flint and steel because I was going to need it later on. In the very edge of my render distance, I began to notice that there was a ruin portal like carved into the mountain, so I went to go loot that. In the chest, there was already flint and steel, so I didn't need to mine all that gravel, but it didn't really matter. And also I got some iron nuggets to make 1 iron ingot, and I also got a looting golden sword, which is really good. I didn't realise how lucky them sheep were that I didn't have to kill them because I found a village. Turning my cherry logs into cherry planks helped me make a crafting table again after I lost one, but then I realised I already had one, so I ended up grabbing it out my bundle. Placing the crafting table, I made sticks so I could make a wooden pickaxe, and then I realised that I did not need it because there was already iron inside of my bundle, which I quickly grabbed. But yeah, I guess I have a wooden pickaxe now. Also, by the way, here's a quick preview of what we're about to build. It's going to be our starter base. I just wanted to show you how much time it took. Anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves and go to where we're about to start building our starter base. I also noticed that there were very nice snowy peaks right where my base was about to be built. I also collected some more hay bales so I could make some more bread. Collecting the hay bales, I began to see what trades the farmers had just so I could tell if I needed to make it into wheat or bread so I could trade with them. I also took a look around where I was about to build my base just to see if anything looked nice, and I also noticed a massive cave where I could go mining. While mining the iron, I was getting shot by a skeleton, so I ended up letting the iron golem take care of it because I did not have a shield. Anyway, I went mining for some more iron just so I could make some more resources later on. I finally found that piece of raw iron that I couldn't find earlier on, and I ended up walking out with 10 pieces of iron, which is enough to make some tools. I then found a nice spot to build my base, but I wanted to find the area with the flattest land, and I ended up stumbling upon this little area by the river, which I kind of liked. When I went to go get wood, I wanted to check what's down this cave, so I opened up this little water source so I could check what's in it. But I also then got shot by a skeleton, so I just went back up. Now that I had finished with the outer shell of the base, I began to start making the interior. Then I began to work on the roof. After fixing up our roof, I decided to start work on rebuilding it again. So then I headed off to bed so I could go to sleep so I could get to day 5 quicker. This is only slightly sped up because I thought I sped things up a little too much earlier on. Also, if you have any plans on what to do with the mountain, please tell me in the comments below because I don't know what I was going to do with it. I went to collect some sand so I could make some glass because I needed windows, obviously. I also got some extra doors as well, just so I could go underwater and mine some coal that I found inside of a massive water lake. After bringing in all of our tools and crafting tables and furnaces and beds, I could now say that our starter base is now complete.